Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the worldwide stages here in Nashville, Tennessee, USA, for a night of boxing entertainment, X Series 13, brought to you by Misfits Boxing and Dazn, and their proud sponsors, Prime Hydration, Steak.com, and Kick. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the kickoffs. Our first bout of the evening, scheduled 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. And now, please welcome to the ring, Moden.
Moden coming in with the pretty well-known streamer Neon there, obviously the first in this very, very intense grudge match that we're seeing against Vitali. This is gonna be interesting, B-Dave. What are you seeing looking at him now?
Don't let the sweat on Moden's forehead fool you. He is ready to rock and roll, and this man is absolutely lethal. Moden is a dangerous man.
So you're seeing him as a dangerous opponent. I mean, he looks mean. He looks mean. I wouldn't want to fight him. He had a slight weight advantage, but there was, in my opinion, a size advantage for his opponent. So I'm interested to see how that plays out in this fight.
Absolutely.
Boxing's interesting, right, B-Dave? I mean, sometimes the guy that looks like he's going to be able to win doesn't. I mean, look at Tyson Fury. He's one of the best fighters on the face of the earth, and he usually doesn't look the part.
Yeah, styles make fights at the end of the day, and if his style's too much for Vitali, he's going to come out on top. I think he is.
He looks calm. He looks calm, cool, collected. He looks ready to step in here. Doesn't look too stressed. That's something that we see a lot from these guys, is some nerves, some jittering. I'm not seeing that from him right now. There's been so much build-up this week, right, Dave? I mean, there's these guys at the press conference were at each other's throats, at the face-off, at each other's throats, and is it going to manifest? That's what gets me going about fights like this, is how are they going to deliver when the bell rings?
Absolutely. With the press conference and weigh-ins, there were so many security guards in that room. I've never seen that many security guards in a room at a Misfits event just to keep these guys away from each other. Now it's finally their time to have it. So
Misfits security are the real deal as well. As you see these guys, they're all absolute giants, and they were working overtime to keep these two heavyweights separated.
Amazing anticipation for this one.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the ring, Vitali.
It feels like forever we've been waiting for this fight to manifest, Mams. You were saying the intensity, the anticipation. It feels real. I'm nervous right now.
This is a streamer's paradise. The streamers are loving this. This is something that was meant to happen. It's been a long time coming, and now finally tonight the feud gets settled once and for all.
We've had chairs getting thrown. We've had shampoo bottles going all over the place, and soon we're going to have fists.
I can't tell you, I'm not a religious man, but I've been praying that this gets to the ring, and we've finally done it. So,
well, he's still 20 feet from the ring, but let's hope he makes it.
Yes, we're almost there.
See, Dave, you know, you're looking at the body types are different here, right?
Absolutely.
Obviously a lot more muscular of a build from Vitali, but sometimes that doesn't translate in the boxing ring, right? Sometimes that's not what you need.
According to Maxim magazine, 80% of women prefer Moden's body type, Riley.
There you go. And Maxim magazine never misses.
B-Dave has a subscription.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Your supervisor, Chris Meyer, and your chief inspector, Matt Lane. Timekeeper at the bell, Clifton King, and the third man in charge of the action in the ring, Damian Walton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the black trunks. His official weight of 223.8 pounds. And tonight, he is making his crossover boxing debut. Hailing from London, England's United Kingdom, Moden! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the white with gold trim. His official weight of 218 pounds. He has a record of 1 fight and 1 draw. Hailing from Miami, Florida, USA, introducing Vitali!
Vitali, let's go. Mo, let's go. All right, fighters, you were giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Obey all my commands. Touch gloves. Come out fighting at the belt.
It's finally upon us. Here we go.
I was not expecting a glove touch, but we
I
got
know,
one.
I know.
I'm shocked that it's actually happening.
I gotta say, there's nothing like boxing and bringing together people that were previously just absolutely beefing.
Yes, it's the best way to settle it. Prime is a prime example.
Vitali taking the center of the ring early, coming in with the big shots. We've got three 3-minute rounds. Rips the body with a nice right hand.
You can see Moden is locked in that nervousness. He needs to loosen up. There's a fear and nervousness right there. He's got to let go of those hands if he's to have a chance against Vitali.
Yeah, he was staring at his corner man, very, very dialed into his corner man, but now the corner man can't be here with him.
And he's got
Fight is on.
breathe. He's holding his breath in. He's just kind of running. I'm not sure what his plan is here, but Vitali hunting him down.
You know, fights like this, they often come down to cardio.
Bring it up, son.
Taking his time to start could be the right play. Bit of a low shot there from Vitali. Vitali loading up the right hand, trying to cut the ring off now.
He may have winded him quite a bit as well.
Very slow start from Moden right now. Could be the game plan. We're only a minute in, and we got 2 more rounds to go after this.
Yes. He was watching nature videos with possums.
That's the greatest fight prep I think I've ever heard. I don't think we've even seen a strike thrown from Moden yet. Not a very educated guard here.
He's got to go for it. He's got to. He's holding. Oh! Great left hook from Vitali.
Moden kind of quickly looked over to his corner. I think he felt that left hook. But Vitali himself, he's got to bite down on the mouthpiece. I mean, nothing's coming back at him. And he's worried about almost like a long parry. Just walk right through that and throw your shots.
Both these guys are really nervous right now, you can tell.
Vitali's nerves are definitely melting away, though, slowly as he's getting the shots in.
You see him building confidence, whereas it seems like Moden might be getting a bit more nervous. I mean, his movement is just not there right now.
And
what I would say, though, is he's moving his head away from Vitali, right? And that's when you got to start ripping that body shots. I mean, the biggest shot we saw so far, I think, was that right-handed body.
yeah, look, Vitali with some big swings there. Moden certainly has opportunities to counter, but he's not letting his hands go.
This is where all that talk comes to fruition 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the fight.
Oh, big swing.
Vitali.
Oh, Mo has got to come up with some kind of a game plan. Neon is his cornerman, I think, so Neon's got to give him some advice here.
At some point, he's got to gain some respect.
Oh,
big right hand.
turning his back
Vitali's
to
got
him.
him in
I
the
think
corner.
this fight could be over very soon.
Wait, hey, don't push him. Don't push him. Right here.
Oh,
right here.
Moden
Stay
looks
right
hurt.
There. Stay right there. 1,
Standing knockdown from the referee.
Okay. 3,
It was a good call, turned around.
4,
Mouth
5,
guard comes out of the mouth.
6, 7,
Not a
8.
single
Come to me.
throw from Moden right now.
Yeah, someone's got to
Done?
advise
You
him.
don't want to come
It's over.
And it's over.
Oh, no.
Good display, good victory from Vitali. I don't think we saw what a lot of us were hoping to see from Moden. A lot of talk leading up to this, and one of these two men delivered. Fortunately for Moden, it was not him, but Vitali came in with a good flurry at the end there, and that's what we were talking about, right, man? As we said, hey, if he just walks through what's not coming at him, he'll be able to get a stoppage.
Credit to Vitali, he did not concede a single punch. Obviously, Mo didn't throw a single punch, but Vitali looks in great shape. He's getting back he's been in amazing shape before, so you know, he signed a multi-fight deal here, so we're going to see him back again very soon.
That's the fight that I was hoping to see from him, right? Obviously, the fundamentals aren't there just yet, but what he did have is he had the motivation. He delivered on what he said he was going to do. He came in here and he came to fight. Now, it's hard to have a banger against someone that's really not doing anything back, right?
You're right. He did his job. Respect to him. I know he's been getting in shape. He's lost a good amount of weight. Credit to Vitali.
Here we have the replays. You can see Vitali coming in with a nice big right hand, landing flush on the chin against Moden, and that was the shot that hurt him and started the finishing flurry here. As you can see, another right hand lands, and this huge right hand leaping forward with all of that 218 pounds. This is a heavyweight fight, and it showed in these punches landing here. Moden not able to defend himself properly, and that was the standing 10 count.
He did go for a very slow motion spinning back fist. I don't know if you caught that, Riley.
I don't know if that's within the rules of boxing.
I think that's the only one that's semi-connected, but you know what? It does take a lot of heart to get in that ring. He got in there, and hopefully he'll be back with a better game plan.
Absolutely. Let's go to Huss for the official winner tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 2 minutes and 58 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by TKO, Vitali.
Man, you said a multi-fight deal for Vitali there. Hopefully we see some more coming up in the future for him.
Yes, absolutely, very soon. I mean, he wasn't tested. Honestly, not the best performance from Moden there, but Vitali stepped up and he did his thing. Look, what is Neon telling Moden right now? I need to hear it because I don't think Neon is the most empathetic. He's roasting Moden right now. Neon. Oh, there we go. We've got some sportsmanship here. The end of the feud between Moden and Vitali.
That's good to see. These boys have been going at each other's necks all week. It's good to see that they're having a little bit of connection here.
And even though, you know, Moden obviously didn't deliver in the way that I think a lot of us were hoping he would deliver, like you said, man, he showed up, right? He showed up, he was in the ring, he took the punches, and in the replay, you know, live I didn't see it as well, but in those replays, those are some big shots that were landing, and Vitali's a big man. Just because he's maybe not have the great technicality behind it, it doesn't really matter. If you're getting shots landed flush against the side of your head from a guy that big, it's going to hurt you. Great sportsmanship. Absolutely.
Great sportsmanship. Great end. I think Moden did poop his pants. And maybe he didn't, though, because he was fasting.
We got to get him some better boxing trunks. I'm going to say that right away.
Well, I'll tell you this. He actually was fasting throughout this entire camp. Wow. So that might have affected him.
I can only imagine how hard that would be during fight week to be fasting.
Yeah, that definitely adds a different layer to this as well. But at the end of the day, if you take a fight, you got to fight. And we didn't see that from him today. But sometimes that nerves just need to get out of your systems first. I mean, B-Dave, you've had late notice fights. You've had all sorts of wild experiences in there. The nerves have to come into play sometimes.
They get easier as you go, but it's definitely a really crazy feeling.
B-Dave, how do you rate that performance?
I was really hoping for more out of the two of these guys, but I liked how I saw Vitali's more human side come out at the end there while he was obviously being nice to Moden after the loss. And because he's been so rude all week, you know.
Yep. And here's the spinning back fist.
That is a 1 mile per hour spinning back fist.
It's coming. There it is. Boom.
Whoa! A huge connection.
Oh, and an elbow, a reverse elbow.
Shades of Yair Rodriguez there.
I'm not sure about that. Shades of something. I don't want to shade Moden, but yes, he's got to come back and do better.
Absolutely. And, you know, something about Vitali as well, you got to give him the credit because it's very, very difficult to fight an opponent that is not trying to fight you, right? We always talk about how the opportunities come when your opponent is trying to hit you, and when your opponent's not really trying to hit you and just focusing on the defense, that's when it can be very, very difficult to get that knockout win. That's how it can be difficult to get that very astounding fight. So I'll give him the credit where it's due. He was hunting him the whole time, and he did the best that he could do against an opponent that was moving away consistently.
Yes, absolutely. I think if Vitali did some real training, had a proper team getting him into this, he could do very well. He's a big, strong, physical guy, you know?
So, Mams, for a guy like Vitali, obviously that was one interesting fight, but what's next? What do we put him in against next? I don't think he's ready for the top heavyweights, but he's definitely ready for something a bit more intense. What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, the focus in my mind is on tonight, so please don't make me think about matchmaking right now, Riley. It will come. It will come.
Mams Taylor with getting absolutely no days off for Misfits, but we're going back to Huss for the next fight.
Let's do it.
Gentlemen, now it's time for our next bout of the evening. Scheduled 5 2-minute rounds for the vacant Misfits Boxing Female Lightweight Championship. And now, please welcome to the ring, Alexia Grace.
Alexia Grace coming back after her last shot at the title. Came up short, but a very, very close fight against the reigning champ. Now that title's vacant, and she gets a second opportunity against the undefeated Nikki Rue. This is going to be an exciting one. Alexia Grace, man, she's a dog. I'll give it to her. Her last fight didn't really have the fundamentals down so hard, but she had that game mentality, and she came swinging the whole fight.
100%. She's very game. No fear in her at all. And she's asked me to, she wants to take anybody on. And really, this is going to be a dogfight, I'll tell you that, because Nikki is the favorite. I've seen she's the favorite. She's 3-0, brings more experience, but Alexia is not to be underestimated. Many people thought she won that fight back on the fight card.
A lot of people did think she won that fight. She's repping her favorite team's colors right now. Hopefully she can deliver for them.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome her opponent to the ring, Nikki Rue.
Nikki Rue, she's been looking confident all fight week, bringing that 2-0 record into Misfits for her debut. Very, very exciting. Let's see if that confidence can deliver. Almost maybe underestimating her opponent a little bit in Alexia Grace, but I'm excited to see if she's going to be able to deliver. I'm most excited to get a champ again, right, Mams?
Exactly, and I think both of these girls, they're very hungry, they're very grateful, the way that their mentality about this is they're not afraid of the hard work, they're not afraid of taking on other challenges, you know, and that's what a champion is really about.
I think that Nikki Rue's attitude all week has been, look at her, she's smiling, happy, looks fantastic, looks in shape, ready, prepared. I'm excited to see if this delivers right now as the punches are about to get going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds for the vacant Misfits Boxing Female Lightweight Championship. Brought to you by Misfits Boxing and Dazn. Sponsored by Prime Hydration, Steak.com, and Kick. Your supervisor, Chris Meyer, and your chief inspector, Matt Lane. Timekeeper at the bell, Clifton King. And the third man in charge of the action in the ring, Daniel Zembia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. She's wearing the burgundy and blue. Her official weight of 112 pounds. She has a record of 1 fight and 1 loss. Hailing from London, England, United Kingdom, introducing Alexia Grace. And her opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. She's wearing the red and black. Her official weight of 111.8 pounds. She is undefeated with 2 wins. Hailing from Los Angeles, California, introducing Nikki Rue!
Bring it in. All right, boxers, look, your trunks are good. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Any questions from anybody? Touch gloves. Come out swinging.
Five 2-minute rounds here. Both fit, very flexible as we can see.
Cardio is definitely going to be a major factor in this fight. Nikki Rue looking like she has a bit more muscular definition from her, but Alexia Grace really picked it up near the end of her last fight, so I think that that's going to be a very, very important factor here.
All right.
Right away, better fundamentals from Alexia Grace. High guard, looking good, pumping that jab out. Nikki Rue looking a bit more comfortable in the boxing ring so far. Both fighters trading jab. First big right hand lands from Nikki Rue.
To the body from Nikki Rue, mixing it up nicely. Oh,
nice 3-punch combination from Nikki Rue. Started downstairs and went up top and just barely missed the shot up high.
Oh, nice. Right there from Alexia Grace. Nikki Rue coming right back into it.
This is where Alexia had some of her best moments, was just overwhelming and swarming her opponent in that last fight, but she just got clipped clean with the right hand.
Oh, and a left this time.
It's looking like Nikki Rue's shots are landing with a bit more punch than Grace's.
She's definitely got a bit more snap there. Alexia is tough, though. She can take a punch.
She absolutely proved that in her last fight. 45 seconds left in the first round.
Oh.
Nikki's doing a good job of kind of parrying that jab as they're jabbing at the same time, and that's allowing her to land with a bit more conviction with her jab. She's able to kind of parry that jab. Nice big right hand lands. Combination. Alexia Grace standing too tall. She needs to sit down a little bit.
Oh, beautiful left there from Nikki. Nice jab.
These jabs are absolutely stinging her right now. Confidence brewing from Nikki Rue. She's starting to really get it ahead with the jab. You see a lot of redness on the face of Alexia Grace
10
already.
seconds.
And Nikki said to me, she said she really enjoys the whole process and does not mind getting hit in the face in that race.
It looked like it dances off to the corner after a clear win in the first round from Nikki Rue. In my opinion, she ended that with a nice snapping right hand that looked like it stumbled Alexia Grace a little bit. I'm starting to see that there's a bit more athleticism on the side of Nikki Rue, right? She's got that athletic stance. She's bending her knees a little bit, crouching a little bit, where Alexia Grace is a bit more upright.
She's a little bit more stiff for sure, but I feel like she did the same thing in her last fight and started getting more comfortable in the latter round.
Some people get better as they get hit throughout the fight. Some people realize, hey, I'm in a fight and I got to do this, and that might be what we're seeing from Alexia Grace here. But what do you think? First round, Nikki Rue?
First round I give to Nikki Rue, but it wasn't, it was pretty close in the end.
Yeah, definitely some close moments. That jab was it
was pretty close in the end.
Yeah, definitely some close moments. That jab was the deciding factor. It was really that Nikki's jab was landing with more conviction and more power.
Oh, a lot of snap on that jab. Very impressive.
Here we go, second round. Nikki Rue better not gas out with all that dancing in the corner. Alexia Grace starts off heavy.
Well, you're seeing two-sided action here in this fight as opposed to the first one, at least.
Absolutely. This is a very, very different fight.
Nikki Rue's also starting to throw more types of shots instead of the jab all the time.
Absolutely. Nice right hand earlier.
There.
Alexia Grace doing a good job at swarming her opponents. This is where she had success last time. Nikki Rue trying to find that shot to return.
She looks like she's, you know how a boxer smiles when they're in trouble? Nikki Rue has been smiling the entire time. I think that's just her natural resting boxing face.
Big combination there by Nikki Rue.
Nice 3-punch combo lands for Nikki Rue, and that kind of gained the respect back a little bit, I think.
Oh, nice jab there from Alexia.
Alexia doing much better at the start of this second round. That's what we were just saying, man. Sometimes you got to get woken up a little bit. Remember that you are in a fight. Oh, nice clean right hand lands. Nikki Rue wears it well.
Oh,
another right hand.
Steamroll.
We have a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Nikki Rue trying to find that big shot, not using the jab as much as she was earlier. She's got to get back to that boxing. When they were boxing, Nikki Rue was having the advantage here, but now that they are fighting, we see a bit more of an advantage from Alexia Grace. Ooh, left hook.
Beautiful left hook, but Alexia just keeps moving forward. She's like one of those robots that never run out of batteries.
Oh. I don't know about that. Referee calls it a slip, no knockdown.
Ready?
10 seconds left in the second.
They're having an argument in the ring.
Need some heavier breathing from Nikki Rue. Nice clean jab lands. Second round complete.
That's a tougher one to score, I believe.
That round seems closer, doesn't it?
I'm giving that one to Alexia Grace. I thought she dominated the first minute of that round, and then the second minute was a bit closer. What do you guys think? What do you got for that one, Mams?
Honestly, very tough to tell. I think I was just still thinking about Moden, to be honest with you.
It's hard to stop thinking about him.
Story of your life, B-Dave.
Yeah, he's handsome. What can I say?
Very close second round. First round for sure. Nikki Rue was seeming a lot more confident. No more dancing in the corner this time, though. Sitting down, taking her time to recover. Clearly a more fatiguing round in that second round against Alexia Grace. Here's the slip right here. I mean, technically, a right hand landed and she did fall down. Fundamentally, in boxing rules, normally that would be called a knockdown, but the referee made the decision for that to slip. Started the third round of the Misfits women's lightweight title.
Alexia has really turned on since the first round.
I think she just needs to wake up sometimes, and she woke up. She's doing very, very well, starting off very strong. Nikki Rue starting to say, you know what, enough of this boxing. We're going to fight.
Here you go, box.
Trading jabs. Right hand lands for Nikki Rue.
Big overhand right.
Alexia Grace just walking through these like it's nothing.
She just keeps throwing and she keeps moving forward. If she worked on her defense, ooh, beautiful right there.
Dang. She keeps moving forward. Reminds me a lot of myself. Hard head.
Yes.
I would argue her defense is perfect, 100% blocking it with her face.
That's my trick.
B-Dave, you would make quite...
As we can see here, a lot of volume, a lot of pressure coming from Alexia Grace
Oh,
right now. Huge right hand lands.
And that's
Oh, another big right hand.
Alexia.
She eats it like a champ.
She does.
Just walks right through, doesn't even take a
She
step
just
back.
catches big shots on the chin and just lets it rock. He's moving.
She takes that right hand, blinks, and says, give me another one.
That is the female B-Dave coming forward. You'd make quite a couple.
Good body shots from Nikki Rue there, though. 30 seconds left in the third. A lot of big shots landed from Nikki Rue this round. But Alexia Grace still coming forward.
She really is, man. This is her round so far.
Oh, big right hand. Another big right hand. Alexia Grace walking straight into those.
She's eating them.
She's got it dialed in. She can't be taking shots like that. Nikki Rue could be stealing the end of this round. But good volume from Alexia.
Yeah.
There goes the end of this third round. What a fight we got on our hands here for the lightweight title for the women's.
Nikki tried to fist bump Alexia and she walked away.
Hands down.
Tragic.
Let's go.
Absolutely tragic.
Well, this is a fight, Dave. I mean,
This is a good one. This is a good one.
We've got 4 minutes left. Do not leave her alone.
If it continues like this, I'd say it's probably one of our better female fights that we've had on this stage.
absolutely. I mean, with all the talk from Vitali and Moden, for them to come out and fight as they did, followed by this, a fantastic
That was pretty high-level
display.
boxing. I don't know what you saw, but Vitali and Moden was one of the highest level fights on Misfits.
I think it tops Ginty and Halal Han.
Ginty's catching strays.
The dancing is done from the corner of Nikki Rue.
Yeah, there will be no more dancing. There's 2 more rounds left, and she is tired.
You can tell she knows she's in a fight now.
Hell yeah.
4 minutes of action remaining. We started with round 4.
Starts out with the right hand to the body by Nikki Rue.
Alexia Grace always starts off with 100% aggression at the start of every round. It's only when she kind of takes a big shot that she gets a little reset there. Alexia has such a different attitude fight week than from fight night. She is a dog right now. Oh, big right hand lands across the top of the head. The aggression is on the face of Nikki Rue now, not so much smiling. Good parry from Nikki. Rips the body, 2 nice body shots there from Nikki. Good first minute from the corner of Nikki Rue here.
There you go.
And the flurry from Alexia Grace, followed by a huge right hand from Nikki. Alexia Grace is walking straight into those right hands. A little bit of a second win from Nikki Rue. Good check left hook up top.
Looks like Alexia might need to bend her knees more and come in with her head off the line because she keeps getting hit.
Oh,
she's coming straight in.
Those are some big shots she's walking into, but I'm telling you, this girl is impervious to pain.
She's just wearing all this damage. I will say, though, Nikki Rue is finding the target a bit more this round, picking her shots a bit more effectively. Backs her up there. But she comes right back for more, and a huge right hand. Alexia Grace's chin needs to be put in a museum. This is unbelievable.
I'm telling you.
15 seconds left in a very convincing 4th round for Nikki Rue. But Alexia Grace still coming forward.
10 seconds, 10.
Good flurry near the end of the 4th there from Alexia Grace. Fantastic 4th round.
Nikki got the dap up that time.
Coming up from later in Dazn is Misfits' first outnumbered fight with Fox the G against Evil Hero and Most Wanted. That's going to be right here on Dazn with Misfits. Great round from Nikki Rue. That one, to me, was, again, a convincing round. It seemed like she got a bit of a second win, started picking her shots better, and was just catching Alexia Grace on her way in. What do you see for that, B-Dave?
Yeah, it seems to me like the second win might have came in for Nikki a bit. You're locked in that box for 5 rounds unless, you quit. And if you're not willing to quit, I feel like it comes around at some point.
As we see here, some slow-mo, big right hand from Nikki Rue, and Alexia Grace just absolutely wearing it. You're right there, B-Dave. She's standing way too straight up, getting that head snapped around
Get
from
that
those
head
shots.
off the line a little bit, man. Get out of the way of some of those shots, at least so they don't land as flush.
They often say that the shots that are important is the ones that you don't see coming, the ones that you get hit with clean, and those were clean. See some heavy breathing from Nikki Rue right now. She's dialed in. Big combos from Alexia Grace right
Sweat
at the start
coming
of the
off
5th
the head.
round. 2 minutes left in this title.
Ooh. She's very focused, Alexia Grace. She's moving forward, she's punching.
Nikki's found how to land the overhand right on Alexia, and she's not adjusting, so she just keeps throwing it and keeps landing it.
B-Dave, that's exactly right. Did her corner notice it?
But this is what Alexia does, is sometimes near the end of these fights, she shows up and she comes all out. Very close fight, really, on the scorecards, you could argue. I would be leaning towards Nikki Rue, but Alexia Grace could win this if she is convincing enough, specifically if she was able to get a knockdown.
I have Nikki Rue ahead on this.
I do as well. Nikki Rue trying to get back to those boxing fundamentals right now. You see her trying to find that jab, but this is all Alexia Grace right now. All action, all volume from Alexia Grace. 1 minute left in this title fight.
Yeah, much cleaner, crisper punches, but you've got to admire the female B-Dave.
That left hook looked like it might have hurt her. Alexia Grace just wearing shots. 45 seconds remaining. Good combination from Grace.
Stay on her. Don't let her.
Nikki Rue ripping the body. Shots upstairs. Can she dig deep? 30 seconds.
I did not realize this fight was going to be this exciting.
What an absolute dogfight.
Crisp
Left
jab,
hook.
left hook.
Nikki Rue getting swarmed.
Yeah.
Alexia Grace all gas. Almost no technique remaining in the combinations, but she's bringing them.
She is
The
bringing
right
them.
hand's not landing as much for Nikki now. She's all gassed out.
Alexia's face bloodied. Who is going to finish strong? And there we go. What an absolute firefight. 5 rounds. Alexia Grace versus Nikki Rue. Who will be crowned Misfits' new lightweight female champion? Nikki Rue celebrating,
I honestly
dancing
can't
it
tell.
out. Who do you got there, B-Dave?
I can't tell. I'm not sure.
I'm going to go
It's-
3 rounds to 2 for Nikki Rue,
Okay.
personally.
Yeah, I think so. I think Nikki did great. Yeah. Coach asking. I don't know. It was close. It was close, but I think Nikki did great. Alexia is just a machine, though.
She's a dog. She absolutely deserved this title fight. She showed up, wore the shots that came back her way. Did she do enough to win? I don't know about that. Nikki Rue, all smiles back in her corner.
And she's got what she, Alexia's got what you can't really train, a good chin. So if she stays in the gym, gets her fundamentals right, comes back, she might be a problem around here.
And fighter mentality, right? You can't train that. She was getting absolutely tuned up for a lot of those rounds and came back at the end with a huge flurry, winning the 5th round, in my opinion. Still, I will say this, man. That was a great performance from Nikki Rue. I think that her boxing technique might be some of the best in this division, if not the best.
Absolutely. And listen, she's really all about it. You know, Alina Vampira and Baru together, they train very hard.
As we can see some of these huge shots from Nikki Rue right now, you can just see the difference in technique, right? There's not much behind the shots of Alexia Grace, where Nikki Rue was coming in with a bit more technique, a bit more power from those shots.
Credit
There's
to
a
her.
huge right hand on the chin.
Yeah.
Ate that.
Look at that. She was like, that's the starter. Where's the main course?
I swear, she literally would just blink and come back for more this entire fight.
She did catch her with a good amount of punches too, though. I mean, excellent fight to follow the excitement of the first.
The absolute barn burner that
Now
was
that
that
was
first
harder
fight.
to judge.
Vitali and Moden will go down in history books, kids.
Let's see who's going to be crowned champion right now. Nikki Rue's got a great energy about her, though. She's been great all fight week. She's been excited, ready to roll.
Alexia's fought.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, we go to the decision. And your winner by unanimous decision, and the new Misfits Boxing Female Lightweight Champion, Nikki Rue!
There it is, as we predicted, Nikki Rue with the win, the lightweight champion, dancing out that victory. She moved to 3-0.
Alexia looks very disappointed.
Close fight. I mean, that's 2 opportunities for her. I mean, she must be disappointed.
She's fought twice, and both of them with that exact belt.
All that action and more is going to be coming with us tonight. Make sure to stay tuned for the main show only on Dazn as Misfits just get started tonight.
cannot hear you.
I can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear me.
Can you hear her? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.